almost stops him from escaping there. Now, the name of the game here is macro play, and how well Onic PH would be able to funnel the resources onto carry, and that's going to be the same thing for Resurgence because they are going to be relying on Jason to input that raw damage. Now, since this lineup from Resurgence has an X-Borg can pretty much be effective and cost efficient with his itemization. Doesn't really need the item as much as the Ling. He can be an impact in the game by split pushing, for that matter, and zoning out everybody. And as I say that, Wise is gonna go down. Fuzakin, next one in line. Thanks to Sync popping the ultimate. And this just opens up the turtle, and Resurgence is in a good start. 1,000 gold lead, and after this turtle take, we'll secure that gold lead for the next couple more minutes. Bit of a blunder there for the side of Onic PH, not being able to really survive that in that fight here over in the mid lane. Now, under Resurgence, they will be the ones to try and deprive Wise any resource here. Fuzakin is going to be spotting them out, forcing them back. Wise and Jay all together. Jason's there. Does have Tempest of Blades. Tempest of Blades may be committed here. Just one good initiate is what's needed. Last Insanity is also available. Gets a stun onto Wise and Jay at the same time. Yaknu in the back lines. There goes the Jason, going in. Yaknu, low on HP. Tempest of Blades. Yaknu will be taken out by Sync. D-Lar will be the next in line, and Fuzakin has nowhere else to run in Resurgence, winning that duel. 6-1 is the scoreline, and that is a pretty dominant lead in the early game. 2,000 gold lead. Turret's not being secured just yet. Top lane might be secured here by Resurgence, and Onic will try to go for the bottom lane. Again, the name of the game is map control and funneling. They need to make sure that they follow everything really well. KZP spots out Jay. Gets the stun connection. No follow-throughs. Just to deter. That's just to deter Jay from moving forward. Sana and Leah will be pushing up. This is a 4v4 here over in the mid lane. Iyaku's going to be able to split push himself over the top lane. But this will not be a good fight for Onic PH. They need to disengage here. Because this is a 5-man presence here over at mid lane. This is a 3-man presence from Onic here. D-Lar's going to go back and doing his job, just split pushing, and Jason's going to stop this split push from Esmeralda from ever happening. Kind of overstayed his welcome there, Yaknu. Could have went to another lane or went to their jungle camps in order to be able to farm up, not just wait for the opportunity to split push. Over the bottom lane though, D-Lar is going to be the primary target here. Manages to make it out alive. Uranus is one tricky foe to go up against. Turtle, will it be secured by Fuzakin though? That is a question. Power of Nature kind of used way too early there. And Fuzakin is going to be able to get out of there. Yes, he does manage to get make it out of there. Speed boost by Rafaela really works wonders. And this Rafaela pick onto this carry would actually help them out in prolonged team fights, as that's where Esmeralda will also shine. Esmeralda likes a prolonged team fight so that she can get her shields up and running. And with Rafaela giving the speed boosts left and right for the entire team, Wise would be able to kite without any problems being dove on. They just need to make sure that they keep Ling in check, because Ling is going to be the primary problem here for Onic PH. Endless Battle finally being picked up by Ling. I think they are going to be trying to siege up this bottom lane. Who's again gets spotted out by Jason, in sync. And they're not going to be committing a lot of effort there. KZP in the back lines will connect the stun onto Wise. Wise is low on HP. No follow-throughs here by the rest of Resurgence. And Onic is fighting back. Gets a 3-man stun there. And that is Fuzakin going down. And that has to be a disengage. Iaknu, though, in a bit of a tricky spot. KZP hot on his tracks. We'll try to get Iaknu. Gets a stun connect onto Iaknu. And he is not going to be making out there alive. He actually does. Wise, though, will start kiting KZPJ trying his best to sustain wise. And still, this is a pretty dominant game by Resurgence. Looking at the gold lead. I can't do math as fast, but it is a 4,000 gold lead by Resurgence. Ling should be pretty much a problem now for this game.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
A big team fight here over at the purple buff. And Onic PH needs to disengage this. They have to forfeit that. And Uranus is going to get Divine Judgmented. He's going to go down. Fuzaken, low on HP as well, will have to back off. And this is exactly what Onic PH does to their opponents. And it's being very effective for Resurgence. Iaknu trying to equalize the pushes here. But, you know, that's just the tier 1 turret going down. Bottom lane tier 1 turret is going to go down anytime soon. Just one more hit and it's gonna go down. Jason looking to pounce on an enemy instead. Turtle is gonna be the objective here. No contestation here on the side of Onic PH. You're gonna have to forfeit it here. How can Onic PH fight back is a question that has to be answered. Now they have to wait for carry to hit the spikes. What does carry have right now? It has the Endless Battle. Would actually need to get the Golden Staff up and running as fast as they can. Meanwhile, they're stacking on Iaknu here. Fuzaken goes for the Guardian's Barrier. Top lane tier 2 turret is going to go down. No contestation here. No doubt that Resurgence is going to start to go for this flicker. Divine Judgment onto Fuzaken. He goes down. Quickly dealt with. Dilar unable to push out mid lane. Onic. Wise flickers in. Gets the kill onto Sync. Starting to become a problem here. But with that being said, there are a lot of catches here on the side of Resurgence that can really stop Wise in his tracks. Dilar shouldn't be giving away any free kills here for the Ling or for the Valor, for that matter. Another fight here for the purple buff. Tempest of Blades. Fuzaken once again. Divine Judgment, and Wise is down and has to be a disengage by Onic. And Jay's going to go down as well. Resurgence, they are dominating this game. They're doing what they can to try to salvage this. Iaknu tried to cut the minion wave there over at the mid lane, but it's not going to be enough. Falling Star Moon by Iaknu manages to take down Sana. And he won't be able to make it out of there unless Fuzaken and Dilar does a miracle play. Goes for the Guardian's Barrier. Not going to be enough. Fire Missiles going to be enough to take down Iaknu. Faraga armor available. Goes for the last Insanity. And Dilar is going to go down. Fuzaken starting to slowly become a tanky hero here. As I say that, Tempest of Blades takes him out. Queen's Wings being picked up by KZP and Leah. They will now be able to withstand Wise with how the game is currently right now. Wise unable to effectively farm up. Will even get his buff stolen. His camp stolen. And they're gonna have to pick up the bits and pieces of what's left in their jungle camp. Oh, Jason. Jason is going to be poised here, waiting for the rotation from Basha. Basha is right here. Not going to be rolling anytime soon. They will spot out Dilar. Dilar is going to get chased down. Sana does have the Divine Judgment and the Flicker available. Once again, goes for the Flicker, Divine Judgment. Secures the kill. Fuzaken needs to get out of there. Not really a good spot for him. He's going to get easily bursted out. Lord's going to be hopping on over to the top lane. And this mid lane turret is going to be sieged up, no doubt. I'm going to try to salvage the situation here. Onic PH, they really need to make sure that they don't get caught by the Divine Judgment. If anything, that may be a ban-worthy hero going into game number 2. But the Ling, that should have been the priority ban here. That should be the priority ban here for Onic PH. For game number 2 in order for them to at least tie up the series. Siege up, top lane is Fuzaken. Gets Divine Judgment once again, but he is tanking now. But the burst damage is more than enough. That's a turret going down. D-Lar finally takes down KZP. Jay, Wise, and the rest of Onic PH are going to try to stop this Lord from pushing in, but this mid lane turret is going to go down without a doubt. Actually managed to clear out the minion waves just in time. There's going to be another wave coming in about a couple more seconds. They're going to try to defend this. They will go for the wave clears, but they don't have enough wave clear to go around here for Onic PH. Fuzaken gets stunned out. And 113 seconds left until the Lord spawns, and that's going to be the objective that Onic PH needs to secure, and they recognize that, and they're starting to push up the lanes in order for them to have a breathing space. No backdoors happening here for them. Resurgence is this is the best game that I've ever seen Resurgence play yet today. I'm gonna be honest with you there. Like, that is... Jason hasn't been caught. All lanes have been pushed up. This should have been game number 1 when they went up against Boss Kerr. But they slowly caught the momentum there, though, during game number 2 against Boss Kerr. They were able to take the momentum and eventually tie up the series. But again, Onic PH unable to really push up here, being forced back, and they, because of the the inhibitor turret falling down, that is going to be a lot of pressure pushing up on the top lane. Mid lane though is going to go down, and this is only a matter of time before Resurgence secures the game. Fuzaken is going to get taken out. Meanwhile, D-Lar is going to try to push back KZP. Fuzaken actually managed to survive being chased down by Jason. I don't think you'll be able to survive there. What happened there? And we teleporting back, and Jason's gonna spot him out. He's gonna die. 7-0-5 on this Ling. That is the Lord coming up, and lane priority is not in favor of Onic PH here. They need to start pushing up. There goes another Divine Judgment. The Shadow Mask into the Flicker to the Divine Judgment just caught Wise off guard. And now they don't have a primary damage dealer, and the Resurgence can really take down this game. Take down this base for that matter if they wanted to. Wise is out for 30 seconds. Only a matter of time before Resurgence wins this. If they do not push up the lane, or, well, they are going to be securing the Lord here, just going to be delaying this. Wise is going to be up. Wise can still pretty much 1v1 anybody, so Onic PH needs to zone out RCG Resurgence from them. Try to get a peel going in for them with Fuzaken's barrier. Yaknu diving into the back lines to try to get that Valor. That's the game plan here. That's how I can see Onic PH to bounce back in this. But the Lord is marching in mid lane. And Onic PH, they need to respond to this. They need to stop the Lord from pushing in their tracks. Probably wait for a minion wave to push up, but Lord is marching really fast. Minion waves are finally back here. All the attention is going to be on the Lord. They are going to be diving into the deep lines. The Divine Judgment onto Fuzaken once again. Last Insanity to bring down Wise down to low HP, and that's the game. Wise is down and out of the commission. Iaknu, though, in the back lines. Falling Star Moon actually catches one. We'll get a double. We'll try to go for Elia here. Iaknu on the chase. We'll be losing the shields here. We'll try to salvage what they can here from Onic PH, but as I say, that Ling going to work here in the base, the wild charge. Not going to be enough. That's going to be game number 1 going in favor of Resurgence. And wow,